Referred to as one of the greatest American basketball players of all time. His career led him to success, joining the greats in stadiums across America, far from his hometown in the mountain state of West Virginia. Born in Chillian in 1938, Jerry spent the beginning of his life in a small town in southern West Virginia. He faced many health and family challenges as a young boy, but he spent a lot of time shooting hoops in his backyard. At East Bank High School, he began educating himself on the ins and outs of the sport he loved. Jerry quickly began to excel in the game as the star of his beloved high school team. His jump shot was always his trademark, and it allowed him to stand out, even as a young player. Jerry attended West Virginia University, where his already well-developed skills and unyielding consistency were notable characteristics of his playing ability. He consistently averaged double digits in points, rebounds, and assists in almost every major game. One personal story I can tell you, as a 10-year-old boy in 1957, my mother took me, she loved basketball and loved to go to Mountaineer games. She took me to a game as a small boy. And she says, now you watch that little number 44, that little skinny guy over there. He really can move the ball well. He's had a very good delivery. I think he might be something. That was my mother. And I remember that to this day. In the 1960 Summer Olympics, he won a gold medal as co-captain of the U.S. men's basketball team. Following his second overall selection in the NBA draft of the same year by the Minneapolis Lakers, Jerry continued to be a powerhouse on the court as the team moved to Los Angeles. Mr. Clutch, as he was known, sank a staggering number of winning baskets from both the field and free throw line. With his signature jump shot extending 16 inches above the rim, his defense as well as offense was solid, but often it was his work ethic that was the envy of his teammates. One of the reasons that Jerry was so successful is that he was never one to back down from a challenge. Like all of us, he experienced setbacks in life, which weren't always met with victory. Those are the types of situations where a person's true character will show through. He always believed that hard work, dedication, and perseverance will get you where you need to be, win or lose. With Jerry's leadership on the court, the Lakers continued to rise through the ranks. In the subsequent seasons, he racked up a staggering number of notable accomplishments. During his 14 years with the Los Angeles Lakers, he was voted 12 times to the All-NBA first and second teams, elected to the NBA All-Star team 14 times, and continues to hold the NBA record for highest average points in playoff series. At the time of his retirement as a player in 1974, he had scored more points than any other Los Angeles Laker in franchise history. Jerry capped his momentous career with 2 enshrinements in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame as a player. He is scheduled to be added a 3rd time this fall as a contributor for his work as an executive and consultant. His innate talent shined through both on and off the court. He continued with the Lakers, coaching for a short time, leading them to 3 playoffs and a conference final. Shortly after his long-standing presence with the Lakers, he continued as an executive with them. Many looked to him for direction on how the game of basketball should evolve. The franchise continued to bypass others, which quite literally defined the sports throughout the 70s, 80s, and 90s. He set the team up to sign and retain some of the most celebrated names in basketball history, helping him to earn his notoriety with the NBA community that still continues to this day. With the skill to take whatever team he was with to new heights, Jerry worked with the Grizzlies, the Warriors, and the Clippers to improve their stagnant franchises. The teams would not be what they are today without his guidance. When you think of basketball, you think of Jerry West, one of the sport's most notable icons. It is only fitting that his legacy has been forever commemorated in the NBA logo. From his skills on the court to his unrivaled knowledge of the game, from all perspectives, he continued to have a lasting impact on the sports world. His thoughts were models for how to manage success, failure, and change. Those all happen in life. How to take the lessons you've learned, adapt them, and go on to improve the world around you, which is what Jerry did every day. I am honored to have been present at the Oval Office of the White House when Jerry was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2019. I can only begin to imagine how many leaders Jerry forged throughout his time and how many of his former teammates and colleagues still look up to him to this day. In that spirit, I am forever grateful to Jerry for his commitment to the sports community as well as our shared passion for representing the people of the state that we both love so much, West Virginia. With God-given talent and unmatched character, Jerry's life has benefited the people of our home state in a profound way. The legacy that he leaves behind is undoubtedly an integral part of our heritage. He was a very dear friend to me and a proud ambassador of the Mountain State. From the coal fields of West Virginia to basketball's biggest stages, Jerry always demonstrated his mastery of the sport with grace and humility. It is my hope that his family and friends can find peace, strength, and comfort in one another during the loss of this wonderful person. Gail and I offer our deepest condolences to his wife, Karen, his sons, David and Michael, Mark, Ryan, and Johnny, and all of his family, friends, and all of the loved ones who loved him so dearly. We will forever keep Jerry and his remarkable legacy in our thoughts and prayers for the rest of our lives. God bless you, Jerry. I yield the floor